Welcome back for your yummy update. Over the weekend, we did see the Trump-China deal, and now the market is just working its way through all of its future events coming along, friends. For example, the business cycle is still low, but we do have the US Fed saying we're ending QT. And I guess the good thing is retail are not front running the news. They're not like buying things and getting super excited. You just have a bunch of copers out here saying, hey man, like things are on track, and everyone says, we don't care. We've been going down for 5 years. So that's pretty much, I guess it's what you want to see, right? Bull markets are growing on skepticism. Okay, here is Jam's win. So friends, it's interesting, right? Let's think about this while I play some PUBG music. For you, me, we. Okay. I have not heard a single person say, you are going to retire in 2026. No one said that. Not on Twitter, not on YouTube. No one has said that anywhere. But I have heard over 15 large crypto KOLs say, bear market 2026, 4-year cycle, it's over. You should sell half. At least half. And they said, oh, if Bitcoin goes to 150K, sell the rest and you'll walk away anyway. So basically, they're all out. They're all out. Okay. So over 15K was saying that, friends. It does make you wonder. You and I have to be just matrix dodging all these bullets that are flying our way. It's interesting, right? It is interesting that we're just seeing this discrepancy, but I think that's part of the game, right? Bull markets, they grow on skepticism and FUD. I want to show you some yummy update that happened as well, friends. CZ, my friend. Okay, I know a lot of CZ's been taking a lot of heat recently. Year of the Snake, Chinese exchange cabal, liquidations. It was the Athena USD is meant to be at $1. Someone manipulated it down to 60 cents, liquidated $22 billion. But he said, full disclosure, I just bought some ASTER today using my own money on Binance. I am not a trader. I buy and hold. Wow. So, but what actually people are doing is as well, they're saying, hey, same vibes. And they're referring back to when FTX, Soy Bankman-Fried used to do the same to buy FTT. That time of the week, not investment advice, where he would TWAP, wow, is this $2 million of FTT? Wow. So yeah, that's what everyone's talking about. So the ASTER price action, it went up about 10% on the move. If I'll just show it to you now on that move. So actually just put on, like I said, a cute 4-hour chart. So it went up a little bit. Oh wow, actually went up more than 10%. Went up 40%, and it's come back a bit, 10% out here. So I wonder, is that an aftermarket bottom? I don't know. All the altcoins are down. I mean, this thing's still down 52%. Went down 65%. Yeah, man. The DEXs, friends. It's all about the DEX wars. Okay, we all know that's happening. DEX wars, removing just the need to go on a centralized exchange. Like, exchanges know that, right? It's all going to be powered by the future. Friends, in the future, most likely people are going to be using DEXs without even knowing. They're just going to have a swap on a MetaMask wallet or something out here. Just going to source from the best liquidity, okay? My investments are with great companies. They will come back. So this is Bart Simpson. I'm just showing from the Wall Street cheat sheet. Denial. My investments are with great companies. They will come back. So when I say this, friends, I want you to have this appreciation, okay? Do you see how it hurts to read this? Yeah, it hurts. That means we're still early enough to me, okay? Because when that's why I poke fun at each other. Okay, I poke fun at myself. I'm like, ha ha ha, my useless Ponzi altcoins or whatever you are. Friends, like Bitcoin just does the same. It's just that it went through the all-time high. You know what I mean? So no one just calls it useless. Okay, it's funny. Because it went through the all-time high, they go, oh, you're not useless. You actually went up. Okay, but you didn't do anything with it, right? The fact that this stings and everyone's like, oh man, like, is this thing ever actually going to come up? Like, if we have a bear market, it's all over. And then we're going to die in 2027, maybe recover 2028, and then like, okay, come back 2029. You see how people, it hits differently. That's how you know you're on the right side, okay? At the tops, what I'll just show you, you don't have that type of feeling, okay? You're too confident, okay? Here's the Wall Street cheat sheet, okay? So this is where I just showed you the denial, okay? The denial. But at the tops, friends, you get thrill. You go, what do you mean? Oh, this is getting really exciting. That's thrill, right? I'll buy more on margin. Euphoria. I'm a genius. We're all going to be rich. Complacency. We just got to cool off for the next rally. Don't worry. None of us are saying that, by the way. Not a single person has said, don't worry, we just got to cool off. We'll go up again. No one's saying that. And if they do say it, you don't believe them. I don't believe them either. Okay, I'm trying to be one with the crowd here. Okay, that's how you know I feel like, friends, it could be hope and disbelief. This rally will fail like all the others. Okay, and if that's why if Bitcoin goes to 118K, we might be in hope again. A recovery is possible. Like as in, it might be enough just to kickstart the best times ahead. I made this picture here for you. We need to take on more altcoin risk. This is Joe Rogan out here. So it's kind of funny, right? You're thinking, oh no, they're so risky. No, dude, they're cheap. They're still cheap, man. Yeah. Friends, I've spoken to a lot of friends and family. If you have any spare DCA money, I know, man. I know times are very, very tough. It's my, as your friend, I'm just telling you, cheap prices are better than expensive. And when things look bad, you got to remember, like, what are they bad for? They're bad for selling. Bad for selling means good for buying. Right? Right? Bad for buying means good for selling. They're inverted. You've heard the saying, right? Buy low, sell high. Looking deep, deep into his eyes. This is you and me. Crypto charts looking good for November. Here we have out here, esports gaming. I want you to think about, friends, like our sports are even digital now. The world's becoming more digital. Your cash is digital. Everything is digital. AI, man. Changing the world. AI and crypto, they go hand in hand. Crypto is the currency of AI. The official crypto YouTube tier list, friends. ST, S for Somi, everyone else is down here. Of course, this is a joke, having fun, yada, yada, yada. But not really, because I watch all of them, okay? I watch all of them. Highest value content in crypto. Now, if you are trying to measure someone based off what they think, what they say is going to happen in the next, like, 3 to 6 months, good luck. You're in a total wrong mindset, okay? Move along, all right? I am not here for that because the market will always pummel you. There will always be scenarios you can't see. The formulas break. The indicators break. You got it really, really, really wrong. Okay? So you can't do that, friends. It's like saying, I want to train you to be the best UFC fighter. Okay? But I'm only going to train you to deal with the world where you get to knock the other guy out. And you're bigger than him. Yeah? You know that's going to end badly. You go, well, dude, one day someone's just going to sweep your legs. Okay? Even if that person's shorter than you, they're going to sweep your legs. Okay? They're going to be stronger than you. Flying head kick. You're going to be sick a bit. You're going to stumble. You see what I mean, friends? You want to be versatile. Okay? So how do you have these strengths over time to be versatile? Well, it's everything I've been telling you. Okay? We look at ratios. That's why I show you all the time others BTC. I show you the others BTC ratio. It's still very, 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 very low. If you have this mindset of, oh, these are cheap prices are for buying and or holding, then you have a big advantage over everybody else because everybody else is sidelined. Okay, they are sidelined. I want to show you this, friends, as well. Racist Russell 2000 closed Floptober on its monthly high. Okay, yeah, no, it could fake out and do another 15th fake out, this piece of garbage, but the top chart is DogeCoin, which is lovely to see it's doing its rounded movement. Like, I feel like, friends, if Doge can just start moving, we're like, oh, it's starting. The Doge move. I think that would be great out here. That's awesome. Mr. AI Money. We all know what that means for ticker pulse chain. All right, here we have the copper gold ratio. Thank you to Mr. Rebel out here. I will now click on your chart just to show you. Yes, the copper gold ratio, friends, is copper versus gold. It's very, very, very low, man. It's like, wait, friends, this is not bull market stuff, dude. This is bull market hasn't started. Okay, the copper gold ratio is going to, look at this, the 2020, 2021 bottom. So after it bottoms, okay, alt season, basically, like the business cycle turns up. Okay, this is it. Okay, the business cycle turns up. Because, you know, copper's an industrial metal. We build, you know, squeaky chairs. We build box factories. You build cup holders for your orange juice, of course. You build elbow pads. All of them using copper. So the fact that it's still very low out here, very, very, very low. I mean, we haven't started, man. We have not started. Thank you to Mr. Rebel for this wonderful chart out here. Just perfectly summarizes exactly what we've been seeing. And you notice, friends, as well, they all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. Look what ZeCash did, man. ZeCash, friends, went literally up only. Hex will resurrect like ZeCash. Pulse Chain will rip it higher, but we need to wait. Thank you to Somi Fan Token. This is such a great... It is, friends. Like, you just saw, like, I know these charts, they look dead, but, like, once again, I'll bring it to your attention, man. Talk about, like, looking dead, friends. Look at ZeCash, man. It looked dead until it wasn't, okay? You can actually have a look at this. This is ZeCash, friends. ZeCash. This is what ZeCash looked like right before. What I'll do now is just press play for you, just so you can enjoy the friendship here as well, friends. Like, these things, they look dead. There's no sign here to tell you it's going up. You're like, oh, this is a bit ticky. Might be a fake out. And then bang, 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 bang. To the moon. See that? It looked dead until it resurrected. All right. Now, we don't want to anchor to the unicorn. It's very important. So we can't just say, oh, that one thing went up, therefore everything's going to turn out to be fine. It's not. But you do see, friends, like, no one was shitting ZeCash, man. No one. Yeah, one guy and stuff here and there, but it's a joke. It's like, oh, I'm an OG. I'm not in it for the money. You know? And then it just popped up. Marvelous. Bitcoin has great boobies. Okay, so this is, thank you to Somi Fan Token as well. The top chart is gold. The bottom chart is Bitcoin. Okay, so remember, Bitcoin, most of Bitcoin's movement is explained by global M2, about 89% correlation, okay? It's not exactly day to day. That's why when there's deviations of like a day or a month or two, it's like, but eventually you just take, it's taken 3 months, 3 month exponent, 3 month points for like, you know, since 2013. Gold reacts faster. As soon as they print money, that's it. There's gold there straight away, okay? Which, if you think about why does gold react faster? One theory, which makes sense, is the Cantillon effect. Okay, so when the insiders, the bug eaters, when they get the printed currency, the first thing they do is they buy the world's oldest money as a hedge. They go, okay, now that I've printed money here, I'm just going to go get gold. You've basically, I've stolen purchasing power from the population. I'll just go get gold because that's lasted 3,000 years. It's not going away. You know, if anything's going to last in this world, right, with a proven record, it's gold. That's what they get first straight away. So that could be why it reacts the way it does sometimes, okay? Hopefully no Jeet November gets to fulfill itself. Remember, no Jeet November. Can you make it through this month? First time, friend. So here we have the Morales one as well. This is funny with Ivan's cute helmet. So November, friends, with the S&P 500, it's traditionally a good month. But I don't know. I don't want to say, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx anything. Here we have, friends, this happened earlier on the weekend, okay? Coin Butthole posted that the insider Trump account with 100% win rate, it's now triple long what it was short right before the Chinese exchange cabal racket. A trader with a perfect win record increased his long positions to $376 million. So this guy was getting long before the Trump-China deal. Now the Trump-China deal's here, okay, I guess we'll see how it all plays out. But yes, it's just, yeah, a lot of these pumping and dumping and all this stuff out here, that's what it comes down to, right? Some more fascinating information that's come out in the land of Twitteroonies. Here's Mert. He's he was a Solana and ZeCash believer. Solana Maxi, Mert, 100 million net worth, making about $1 million a month from Solana stake rewards. One dude. Mert. Look, so what I'm going to show you, friends, is he will basically, I'm going to show you real life, friends. All these crypto KOLs, they are describing the need for pDAI. Okay? Many, many, many times. It's kind of like, man, we can just see it. Look at this. You can't self-custody a stablecoin, by the way. The central issuer of the stablecoin can lock you out even while you hold it in your wallet. This is obviously not possible with cash. Not to FUD stablecoins, which obviously have their use, but this must be acknowledged. Okay, so I think when he talks about cash, I wonder if he's talking about like normal cash or ZCash. Not sure. Maybe both. What about DAI? So Ethereum DAI. Well, DAI's usage is not comparable to USDC or USDT, especially across ecosystems. And also check the stable coins in their reserves. But overall, I would prefer to use them over others whenever possible. So DAI's collateral 40% is USDC. So if Circle, Jeremy Bug-Eye Allaire, is literally a bug, literally he looks like a caterpillar head, they could literally just disable it. Goodbye Ethereum DAI. 40% under collateralized. One button. How about that? Friends, you got no choice. You know, no stable coin is your choice now, pretty much. You can't do anything. Now, they haven't disabled them, but do you want to build a chain for the next 15 years? They can always hold you hostage, dude. Justin Sun Friends, they saw the way he eats a banana. They know he's gay. He actually is. He is, okay? But they know he likes bananas. Why are you bothering him? They can disable Tron in 2 seconds if they want. Yeah. They can just tell Tether, disable them. Goodbye. Boop. Everyone's gone. All the things are under-collateralized. Things get liquidated. The exchanges be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, because they just declare you to be a criminal organization. They can say, Justin Sun and Tron, you are a criminal organization. We've already disabled your things. You can't do anything. Goodbye. Chain's gone. Everything's gone. Everything's dead. See what I mean, friends? So what's the alternative? Well, if the prophecy completes, remember, pDAI is literal garbage right now. It's literal silly garbage right now. But if the prophecy completes, we'll have an OIP finally. An OIP stablecoin. Ownerless, immutable, permissionless. Okay? No owner on it here. It will be like that. And then you can go to sleep for 5 years. That's a lot of Zannies, by the way. You can go to sleep for 5 years. And when you wake up, there'll be very low odds that you have to worry that Tether or Circle just deleted your chain pretty much and just disabled everyone on there. Okay? Can't say the same for Ethereum right now or any chain. They can all get disabled in 2 seconds. Okay? You got to think about, if you were a man, let's say you were a duck named Greg and you used to live on top of a sandwich shop. Okay? And you used to wear top hats and maybe your birth name rhymes with Richard Fart. Okay? Doesn't it make sense if you like build your own stuff and you really remove middlemen? Doesn't it kind of make sense? And by kind of, I mean, doesn't it make all the sense in the world that you make a ping pong coin that removes the middlemen? Probably nothing though. Royce and Hart, crowd favorite. You should look into pDAI. It may be the first of its kind on Pulse Chain. Well done, sir. Here we have Pedro. Besides pDAI, what other non-centralized, fully admin keyless without decentralized price oracle do you like best? Off the top of my head, sir, I don't know. What else do we have? We have like low liquidity option ones. I'm not even sure. What else can we do? Can we have? I don't think we have one. Do we even have real ones? We don't. There was one if Vitalik liked. It was RAI. R-A-I. Right. It was only backed, I think, by Ethereum. But the problem is Ethereum's volatility crushes a lot of its mechanics and stuff out here. So, yeah, man, I hope it all works out. Don't forget he loves you, fans. Like, subscribe, catch you in the next one.